things in there that you've done that you recognize that frustrated him the most?
Just the movement, just the movement, the jab. Like sometimes I just get it out there and then pop it and just keeping it out there, just boom, boom. Just kind of being a little irritated with the jab, even though sometimes I might not shot it at him, just having it right there as a distraction. I might have it out there and hit him with a left, so he didn't know what was coming, where the shot was coming from. So.
Are you explain how you didn't need to use excessive movement? Like it was just stepping over. How are you able? What would you share with young fighters on being able to do that and not wasted movement, too much lateral movement?
It's just everything's small, like everything's small. You don't gotta do too much, Sometimes when you get to doing too much, you overexert yourself. You waste too much energy. So like everything just really like calculated movements, small steps and stuff. From defensively to everything, you don't want to be doing too much or moving too fast sometimes.
Do you feel like you beat him just across the board in every way, front foot, back foot, counter?
Yeah.
Are you a little bit disappointed you didn't get the stoppage, or the fact that it was such a dominating fight is satisfying enough?
I mean, it's cool. Like I said, if a stoppage came, I'm always ready to go the distance. We always train the rounds to go the distance, so it ain't never a disappointment. If you get a shutout, rather a knockout. I dropped the guy. We ain't get the stoppage, but it's all good.
Did you think you had him right after you dropped him?
I felt like if I would have pressed the gas more, if I would have just got on him, I feel like I could have got him up out of there. But I was kind of like patient. I was a little too patient. I feel like if I would have just after the round I dropped him, and if I would have just went hard on him and just went out, I feel like I probably could have got him up out of there.
Because you had a decent amount of time in the round.
Yeah. It was a couple rounds I feel like that I pressed the gas. Like if I would have pressed the gas, like he was kind of ready to go. I could just tell by his body language.
It was an impressive performance. How would you personally grade yourself tonight?
I got to go back and watch the fight. You know what I mean? Like I ain't get the knockout or nothing. I dropped the guy, but I won. I feel like I dominated in the fight, so I got to go back and see the fight and see exactly how I look.
What
Frank,
message do you feel
congratulations on the win, man. You don't look like you were in a fight tonight. What message do you think you sent the lightweight division tonight?
I'm ready for them. I'm ready for all of them. So hopefully they see what's up now.
Ryan Garcia, he pulls out of the Hesta fight. If for some reason he also doesn't make the Tank fight, what do you think of a fight with you and Tank Davis?
We could go. I just fought the title eliminator or whatever for the WBA, so we could go.
What would that fight look like, you think?
It'll be a good fight. It'll be an explosive fight, two fast fighters, two strong, explosive fighters. It'll be a dope, dominant fight, Explosive fight. It'll be an explosive fight.
Do you feel like you guys being familiar with each other from sparring and whatnot, that would play a role in the fight at all?
Nah, that was years ago. You know what I mean? So he had come to the ring with something different, and then vice versa, I did the same.
So who do you want next?
Whoever.
You mentioned Rolly, and I saw you look over at Rolly in the ring. Do you feel that's a fight that can be made?
I mean, it could be made, man. I just did that because I just,
You saw him?
people be talking. He in here, he in the venue or whatever. I heard him talking about my people, so I had to say something. I had to say something.
What do you think about him wanting to fight your promoter instead of you in the same division?
That's why I said something. You know what I mean? That's why I said something. But and I knew he was here, so. That was what that was about. But.
Frank, I don't know if the WBA is giving you clarification. With this eliminator, have they told you definitively, what's next in terms of title shots?
No, they ain't really said too much.
Yeah? Because I know Devin holds all the titles, but
right.
There's also the secondary titles. I'm wondering, which one was this an eliminator for, and which one would you want to go for?
Man, I'm trying to get all of them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get all of them.
Do you think with this win, your trainer Derek James solidified trainer of the year?
Yeah, I feel like he been deserved it, man. He been deserved that. We gonna keep winning, and hopefully, he keep getting his flowers, because we do a lot of stuff. We real quiet on our end, so a lot of people don't know what's going on. So, a lot of people don't gravitate to that type of, environment when they don't really know what's going on. So a lot of, I feel like they don't show a lot of love on this side.
So what was the game plan specifically? Speaking of Derek James, what was specifically the game plan? Was it just to use the feet or
use the feet, take away the jab, take away his jab, watch out for the right hand. We knew he would throw the jab cross hook, so we was gonna be ready for that, but he didn't really throw it tonight. So really the only shots he was really trying to throw. The really only shot he was trying to throw was the right hand. So he kind of made it way easier than what he made it easy, just trying to land that right hand.
Frank, Earl was yelling instructions, seemed like from ringside. Could you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
What did he tell you?
Press the gas, you know what I mean? You can get him up out of there, just press.
Was that double jab and that double jab up top and that straight left to the body, was that the Errol Spence, Derrick James special, or does it look like
that's just the slow, you know, that's gonna slow him down, you know, every time, you know, so that's gonna take a little notch from him every time.
When you heard that,
I'm sorry. Did you feel in some ways you were so good tonight, so dominant, that it's going to make it harder for you to get the fights tonight?
Hopefully it don't.
I know, hopefully, but sometimes that's the way.
Yeah, that's how it go. That's how it go. But you know, I'm right there now. You know, so it's gonna be some fights that happen when we been in a. You know, my ranking gonna change and jump up. So I feel like I will get some, you know, some shots.
Did you hear the chants real quick? You can't see me, ghost. Is that something that like you're familiar with? Or?
Nah, my people must have made that up.
Okay.
They must have got their little vibe going and made that up.
Sam, last question.
Frank, big picture, just taking away from this experience, headlining a card in Vegas, putting on the show against an undefeated fighter. What do you take away from this whole week moving forward?
Man, I ain't got the process none. You know, I ain't got to lay back and, you know, process the moment. But it was a blessing to be able to come out here, you know, headline a show and my first show or whatever in Las Vegas, and then be the guy who everybody thought was this top, you know, this big threat or whatever, go out and do a shutout, you know, that's a blessing. So I want to go back and I like to watch my fights and look at all the mistakes I made. So I want to go back and just see how the fight went, you know, with my own eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision here.